Today we're going to go over combat. So sit back, watch it, and hopefully any questions you might have will be answered. Thanks for watching. We have here a combat where Agent Driveshaft, we'll say that's her right there, has come upon a place. Hopefully you can see that with the lines here. Outline of some sort of crappy garage, warehouse, safe house that these bad guys are using. Now what we have here that she knows of, she's come upon this place that has a guard outside. She's able to then peek in through this window here and see that guard there, and look at that window there, saw that guy there, and saw that person back here. But she doesn't know exactly what's back in here. That place there has a window, but it's been painted over, we'll say. So she's successfully stealthed up here, and she's got some barrels here, a crate, this car right here, which I think I moved, and she's ready to take them down. She has to save some guy who's inside there, some scientist, we'll say. She's by herself. So what we do, first off, she has the here. Now her movement is 8. So what she will do is she will stealth up to crate right here, right by it. He doesn't see her, and then she will try and fire upon said goon. So since she has this free shot, she will take that. And what we do is, for ranged attacks, it's 5 plus the opponent's reflex, which for this opponent here is a 3, so makes it an 8. She did move partially as +1 as well, so that's going to make it a 9. And the range is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So puts them at medium for pistols, adds another +2, it's 11. Pretty tough task, but it's a surprise, so it's -4, drops it down to a 7. She has to get a 7 or better. Okay. So what we're going to do is look over here on her pistols. Her pistols is 3 die 8, so we'll take 3 die 8. Now roll it. She gets a 5. Plus reflexes is a 4, makes it a 9. Okay, so she will hit. Yay, she hit. So she hit, and let's find out where she hits. So we'll look at our little, now I'm using the optional hit chart. We have a simplified one, but I like the optional one. It has a little more details to it. So let's go and roll these bad boys, which is percentile. I got a 61. 61 is in the left arm. Okay, so her damage for this, medium pistol, is 2 die 6. She does 10 points of damage. It's 10 points of damage to this goon in his arm. Now his hit points for him is only 16. Now because they're low life muscle, you know, the nameless guys, the rabble, they tend to have less hit points. So he just took 10 points to 16. So what I'll do is I'll mark here, this guy here, he had 16, now he's at 10, he's at 6. He's in some serious pain. So obviously initiative will now commence because he knows she's there. He's screaming out, and I'm pretty sure all these goons here are now aware that she is there or someone's there. So what we do is, for her, we're going to roll 1 die 8 and add it to the reflexes of 4. So I got 2, which is pretty crappy, and a 4, which makes it 6. Now she has nothing else that helps her as far as her initiative, so that's what she's standing on, is a 6. Now the goons, because they're the nameless rabble, they only roll a d6 for their initiative. I got 2 plus reflexes of 3 makes it a 5. So she goes before they do, which is good, lucky for her. Okay, so what we're going to do is slide that over here. And she will try and finish him off. So again, she's right here in position. She's going to try and take care of him before the rest of those guys come out there. So in this case here, she has not moved. She is 5 spaces away, so gives it a +2. The base is 5. So base 5 plus the defender's reflex of 3. And the range of +2 because medium makes it a 10 or better. So she will try and fire again. Yeah, let's try this again. So agent drive shaft is right here. She was trying to fire on that goon right there. She's 1 initiative. Her guns are pistols, I should say. It's 3d8. We will roll that. Now her base, what she needs is 5 because it's base 5 plus his reflex of 3. The range, because his 5 spaces or more away, be +2. So she's got 10 or better. So she's got to roll pretty good here. So I rolled a 5, a 4, and a 7. That 7's pretty rocking. She's got a reflex of 4, makes it 11, so bam, she hits him. So the second shot here is going to be at 75 for location. Location for that is the right arm. Apparently she really doesn't like his arms. So we roll 2d6, does snake eyes. Pretty darn crappy. Now, here's where we get to use one of our scene points if we want. Because I did that, I want to take care of this guy, I'm going to spend one of my scene points. So that's her second one she spent, which now makes it maximum damage. Because you do that, all of a sudden, 12 points, that's pretty rocking. So he had 6 points left, 12 points. Needless to say, he is gone. So let's adios that SOB. So all of a sudden, bam, he's down. She's down 2 shots of her pistol. And that was her action. It's their action now. And for the goons, they have a move of 8. Now this guy here, he's obviously the henchman, not henchman, but he's the boss of the henchmen. He's not planning on moving. So GM's gonna have this guy come out here to investigate. 1, 2, 3, 5 comes out, is gonna see her, he's gonna try and fire on her. Now, his pistol skill is 2d8. His base is 5, her reflex is a 4, which makes it 9. He did movement, and this is more than half his movement. He's going to add 3 to it. So he goes from a 9 to a 12. And yeah, so he's got to roll 2d8. Gets a 7, plus 3 makes it 10. He misses her. Oops. Okay, so now this one back here is going to try and swing around. Come out this one. Doesn't quite make it all the way there, just gets there, so Agent Drive Shaft still has some time to do some things here. So let's do one more round here. So let's roll initiative again. So she rolls a 3, if you can see that or not. Plus that is 7, oh, great. And they roll a 3 plus a 3, 6. So she gets to go first again. So she has a fresh batch, a new person out here to fire upon. So this case here, she is going to roll. She has a 5 for base. His reflex is a 3, makes it an 8. His range is plus 2, makes it a 10. So she's going to fire on him. Okay, so we got an 8, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so we got an 8. It's gonna be a critical if she gets the target number. So, okay, so 8 plus 4, 12. Obviously, she hits him. Now, where does she hit him? She hits him in the 0-8. Holy crap, that's the head. You can see that or not there. That's the head. So she pops him in the head, which is going to be double damage. So all kinds of nastiness. So she does 10 points. Times 2 makes it 20. He only has 16. His head explodes. Drops right there. So she's smoking these guys pretty good. So their move. Now this guy here is going to remain there because he's a coward. And that one there. She's on guard. She's going to move out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. She gets right there. So that's roughly how just 2 rounds of combat goes. Now obviously it was against some low-life rabble. They only had 16 hit points, whereas Drive Shaft, she's got 48. So she's pretty formidable against guys like this. Now of course in the game we have higher upper echelon guys who actually have names, or privileged henchmen type things, where they have more hit points, better skills, and they also can use their points for things like advantages, or abilities. So like say for example, if my lowlifes here had the ability called cockroaches, they might have 1 point, and the GM or mission director wants to spend 1 point of theirs. Let's say they had one called cockroaches. Cockroaches can roll extra D3 of extra people, so I got 2 more people. So it means I can bring 2 more people on the scene if I don't have them already allocated. So that's roughly the nuts and bolts of gun combat in such a case like this. If you have any questions, feel free to write us. We do like that. Miniatures are a combination of hassle-free miniatures and the Foundry, so if you dig those, pretty good for modern day combats and modern day games. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you like what you saw.